Thousand Oaks High School. I've been subbing for Shawnee this week at Thousand Oaks High School. This is a school that she normally teaches at, but she got a brand new job at Bishop Alamany High School as their new music director, conducting band and orchestra there. So because the school started for her this week, she can't do her band camp anymore, and so I told her I would take over and sub for her. And that has meant me getting up at 6 a.m. every day so I can leave at around 7:10 so I can get to band camp on time, or like early, because, you know, you need to be there a little earlier. This is the last day, it's Friday, and as much fun as I've had teaching this band camp, I'm glad it's the last day. I'm all done with band camp forever. Yay! Woo, woo, woo! No, but on the real though, as happy as I am to be finally finished with band camp, it kind of made me a little nostalgic of when I was back in band camp. You know, when anytime anyone ever asks me whether I liked college or high school more, it's college hands down, just because that's where I really found myself and figured out who I was as a person. But you know, I kind of miss that community I had in marching band and band when I was in high school. You know, I guess if I were to tell I think part of the reason why I didn't like high school so much was because I felt like I was such a loner. I didn't really know who I was, and I was just kind of following what everyone did. I wasn't really happy, so I definitely would say to myself, if I were to talk to my younger self back in high school, I'd tell myself to have a lot more fun. Or at least just tell myself not to care as much about what other people think and just do what makes you happy, be free, and don't worry about what your parents say as much, because I was a real goody two-shoes back in high school. I didn't really think for myself. I just did what everyone else said I should do, so I could be a good girl and follow the rules. Alright, I'm finally back home. Had to run a few errands. Ran out of printer ink. Check this out, you guys, real quick. Figured this was appropriate. Look, it's me! My freshman year in marching band. God, I look like a dork. That was me after my very first band camp got fitted for uniforms. I don't even think they use those uniforms at my high school anymore, but yeah, that was me, little dorky old me in band camp freshman year, 2004. God, that was like 14 years ago. Oh my God, that's a long time. I'm really old. And then if we look up here, you wanna see this? For me, when I was a drum major, yeah, duck face was like all the rage back then. This is like we had a serious picture too, but this is the one I wanted to keep because, you know, the fun side. I was only drum major for 1 year. That is Leanne. She was a drum major for the previous year before, so she was more like she was the more experienced drum major, but I'm glad I had the opportunity to do it for 1 year. And I got to do parades too, so that was really cool. Except we only really did like one parade. Hey guys, talking to you again, back from the road. Oh, I was supposed to do a bunch of stuff after I got home and ate lunch after I showed you those pictures, but God, I've been so exhausted with band camp. For a person who doesn't normally set their alarm to wake up at 6 a.m. every day, it's been really hard for me, and it's been hard for me to go to bed early. Not only because I just struggle to go to bed early in general, but I'm the type of person that makes myself feel guilty because I wasted so much time during the day, or I feel like I didn't get more done during the day by the time I have to go to bed. So I just stay up to finish a few things to, you know, make up for what I didn't do, and then it ends up being midnight, and I don't normally get up till like 8 o'clock. Right now I'm just driving away from the post office because I was supposed to mail a present that I made for a friend for their birthday, and I was supposed to do that earlier, but I was napping like the last 2.5 hours until I was like, oh holy crap, I need to run this errand. I was supposed to practice too, but it looks like I'll be practicing when I get home from teaching, which which I don't really like to do usually, at least from this piano teaching, just because it's usually by 8 o'clock. I'm already really tired. I just want to wind down, but I need to keep practicing. I want to just practice something. And, you know, it's not just because I have to practice. You know, I know if I really want to, I could just not practice. And I've done that many times before, and I'm okay with that. But I've just gotten to the point where I'm not really okay with it anymore. You know, it's actually made me really happy to be practicing more lately, because it's been, I don't know, kind of a source of comfort. You know, normally when I'm really down in the dumps, in the past, I've just kind of left my clarinet alone, and I just kind of curl up in a ball, watch Netflix, or just sleep, or something like that. But lately, I don't know what kind of snapped in me lately, but anytime I feel like I'm down, I feel like, you know what, maybe if I practice, I'll feel better. You know, I'll be getting better at something that I really like to do. And it's been really helping me a lot, so that's why it was really frustrating that I didn't even get to that today. I know I could have gotten to that today, but I didn't. I wanted to take a nap because I was so exhausted. So, yeah, there's that. And, you know, I mean, knowing that I didn't even get to it kind of makes me more down than I already have been. Lately, I've just been really down because I felt really lonely lately. I feel like I have no friends. Well, that's not true. I know I have friends. I talk to a lot of people online, and I really enjoy talking to all the new classical musician friends I've made online, partially as a result of this channel, some from other things like the Crushing Classical Network, and I also miss my real life friends. I mean, some of them I get to see when I work with Foreplay, but, you know, I don't really get to hang out with them much outside of that. And it makes me really sad, and I wish we could hang out more sometimes, but I don't know. Part of me is afraid to ask because I feel like they're just going to say no, or they're too busy, and I already knew that they were doing things during the time that Claire was back, so I didn't really ask to hang out with them because I knew that they weren't going to have time to hang out with me, and I guess that just made me really sad. I've been using practicing as a way to just kind of like partially occupy myself. I wonder if maybe I've just been using my practicing to block that out, which I don't see as an entirely a bad thing. A lot of times I dive into unhealthy distractions to get my mind off of things that are bothering me, but for some reason I don't feel like, you know, when I think about it, I don't feel like practicing is an unhealthy distraction because it makes me feel good when I do it, and I get excited, and then I start getting to work on things, and it's like something I'm genuinely excited to do. It's something I'm genuinely happy to do, so I don't think the practicing is an unhealthy distraction. But the fact that I didn't get to practice today, it kind of forced me to confront part of the reason why I'm sad about it. Besides the fact that I'm frustrated that I won't get as much time to practice as I had intended on doing. And if any of them are watching this right now, I'm sorry I don't talk about it. It's hard for me to talk about it. I wish I knew how to bring it up without making it such a big thing. One day I hope we get the chance to sit down and talk about it. Hello everyone, it's me again. It's not Friday anymore, as you might be able to guess. You know, I'm not wearing the same t-shirt as I was wearing in the other clips. You know, the rest of that Friday after I got home from teaching, I didn't end up practicing. I was really tired, and then Saturday was just another frustrating day, so that was another day off, I guess, you know, but ultimately when I have to get things done and my mind's not right, you know what, I'm more effective just taking a break and releasing whatever crap I have got going on so I can be productive for the next day. Anyways, I just wanted to go back to what I was talking about before. You know, one thing that I realized from teaching the band camp was that one thing I think that I got from teaching the band camp was I just noticed this sense of community that I just really missed. And, you know, like I said, even though I didn't necessarily miss high school so much, I missed having that community. And I guess because, you know, my friends weren't around,
felt like I didn't have that community anymore. But then I got to thinking, this is the perfect opportunity for me to create the community that I've always wanted with this platform, because I'm sure there's plenty of musicians out there who are suffering this or going through the same thing I am. Maybe they don't even have friends, maybe they don't even have a quartet, maybe they don't know other musicians, maybe you live in a small town and there's not many musicians to talk to, or maybe you're the only musician in town. And so, I want to be able to use this platform to bring us musicians all together and, know that you're not alone. We're all going through the same thing, and you're welcome here on this platform with me. You can come talk to me. They always say that when you create an endeavor, you usually create out of something that you wish you had for yourself in the past. Well, I feel like me wanting to create this community is not just, doing something that my younger self would have needed in the past. I'm doing something for myself now. As much as I give back to other people, I feel like a lot of what I do is something that I wish I had done for myself when I was younger, or, just things that I would want to do for myself now. And so I feel like focusing on building this community as big as I can, or as strong as I can, is really going to help that. Anyways, I've got to get to practicing. I'm supposed to be cat sitting. I just have to go feed the cat, but I have to go back soon. I need to get a little practicing done, shower, and then take off. So I'm going to cut the vlog here so I can take care of some of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever experienced anything like what I'm going through, if you feel like you are lacking in community, you want more musician friends, and you're trying to figure out where they are. Give me a comment down below and let me know who you are, where you're from, or what you're going through. So yeah. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye bye.